This is Newsline 9 Sports.
Let's get started with Notre Dame visiting Marquette. First half, Fighting Irish turns the ball over. Vander Blue with the robbery. He cashes in with the fast break layup. Marquette leading 41-27 at the half. Second half now, Jameel Wilson left wide open in the corner. He makes the three-pointer, and the Golden Eagles get the victory 72-64. Minutes after Wausau West's Colin Bain won the 126-pound state wrestling title last weekend, he said he was hungry for one more championship. Today, the Warriors were one step closer in feeding his appetite. Nick O'Brien reports from the team state championships in Madison.
After blowing out Burlington last night, a confident Warriors team came into this morning's bout with Bayport that much closer to a state title. But it wasn't going to be easy by any means, as Bayport registered 10 pins in last night's win over Menominee Falls. Colin Bain has his sights set on bringing home hardware 2 weekends in a row, and he would do his part early in the match by pinning Bayport's Sam Rathburn in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Then with the score tied at 27, B. Lohr took the mat with the intention of getting 6 points for a pin, but he would settle for the technical fall to give West a 5-point edge. The Warriors would hold on to take the match 32-30 behind Lohr's heroics.
The score was tied up, and I knew I had to get 6, and I tried, but the ref stopped it, so I just knew I had to get the tech there.
Pretty confident with B that he's going to get, hopefully a 6 on that young man, and he ends up getting the tech, which was huge.
This morning was full of adrenaline and excitement, but now West turns its attention to the final match against Kaukauna and capturing the first team state title since 2008. Reporting from UW Fieldhouse, I'm Nick O'Brien, Newsline 9 Sports.
And we'll recap the final tonight at 10. After a night of competing individually, the state's best high school gymnasts were back at Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School, vaulting, jumping, and swinging their way for a team title. And Anago competing for the 10th straight year. Kayla Cow getting things started for the Red Robins on floor exercise. And the junior tumbles her way to an 8.333. Good start for Anago, looking to do better than their 6th place finish last year. Next up on the floor with the judges watching, Mara Boudry, who competed in the all-around competition Friday night. She only got a 7.717 on the floor last night. Today doing much better, receiving an 8.483 from the judges. Let's head over to the vault now. Kirsten Tinscher also receiving a better score than she did last night, scoring 8.6. That ties for the best vault from Anago with Caitlin Conzella.
Coming to state is always such an honor just to get here, and as a senior it's just amazing that my team was able to make it with me. Competing individually is a lot harder, so you don't have the support of your team. It's definitely a lot more fun when you have your team standing there with you.
And Anago finished 6th overall. We'll have the full results on our website, waw.com. Boys basketball, Division I sectional final, DC Everest and Oshkosh North. It was never really close. Down 25 in the third. Zach Finnegan gets the floater to go to bring the deficit to 23. Just a few minutes later, off the steal, Cooper Radke puts the dagger in the heart of East Everest with the dunk as the Evergreens fall 81-48.
Seniors have been great. I'd say about 3 weeks ago they got all focused. They had a great run. They had 18 wins, and the reality is 3 years ago, this game would have been in Madison. And a lot of times people lose sight of what we've accomplished. They're one of 3 teams in the history of DC Everest ever to get to the quarterfinals.
Division IV sectional final, Waupaca High School playing host to Amherst and Reedsville. In the first, Amherst up 3. Caleb Glennon pokes the ball away, then gets the breakaway layup for the easy deuce. And then in the second, down by 5 this time, the big man dishes off the sweet dime to Zach Labs for the deuce as Reedsville pulls within 3. It wouldn't be enough as Amherst would squeak by and get to Madison, winning 47-46. In a game you saw here on WAOW Channel 9, Eau Claire Memorial and Verona playing for a state title. Second period tied at 1, and right off the draw, Dylan Ross there for the rebound and the score. Memorial takes the lead. Then on a Verona power play, Jacob Bresser scores from Brady Bullinger to take a 3-1 lead. The Old Abe's win 6-1, and they win the state championship. The girls' final featured Hayward against Onalaska. Second period, Hurricanes already up 3-0, and Meredith Ingebrigtsen denied it first, but she gets the second look. A hat trick for the senior. Hayward defeats the Hilltoppers 5-2 for their first state title in program history. So good for them, and Wausau West competing for a state title in team wrestling, and so a lot of sports going on, everything coming down to season coming to an end.
All right, and we'll have all the updates coming up tonight at 10.
Exciting time. Thanks, David.